Hello and welcome back for episode 31 of Pentagon for Gold. We're now about midway through the season and we've been brilliant so far. We haven't lost a game yet. We've only drawn 2 out of 12 and then won 10 of them. So we've been really good. We could do with perhaps scoring a little bit more so that we can be level with Beijing Guouan on goal difference, but we've conceded the fewest in the league. The main challenge we have now though is we've got quite a lot of injuries and various things that rule players out. So Van Huysden is going to join the Belgium squad literally today. He's left and he's not back till 13th of July. You serious? Wow. So yeah, he's gone a long time. Then Zhao Zhang has got injured, so that means we've got to play Bao Yakxiong, who is pretty awful in goal. You may remember him flapping at a ton of things at the start of last season. He's now 1.5 star rather than 1 star. But yeah, he looks pretty horrendous, to be honest. He's basically tall and can kick in a bit, but that's about it. And Zhu Xiaohua is suspended for this game, so Tim Chow's coming into midfield. And Zhang Bing has also picked up a smaller injury. I don't know if he is able to play, so I'll probably have him on the bench for this game. But yeah, without further ado, we'll head into the match and I'll show you the lineup that we actually go with in the end. Well, it was never going to be our strongest lineup for today's game. Our defence is looking a bit mediocre. You'd like to usually have one of the foreign players in there. But our midfield and forward line are looking pretty strong today. Thankfully, even though Bing Zhang was injured a bit, he is able to make the bench, and in any case we've got Prolic and Yanchev who can both play as a result of me not having any defenders on the pitch, or at least the foreign defenders. Bao Yakxiong is the big worry. We're playing Beijing Guouan, who are second in the league, and we're away from home, so I could have really done with a slightly better goalkeeper for this game. It was unfortunate that our main goalkeeper got injured just in time for probably the most important match of the season so far. But sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles, and you got to deal with it. So here we are. First shot of the game for Beijing Guouan, and they have now got a corner. Come on, Prolic. Slightly unusual camera angle here. I'm not quite sure why it's like that, but Luke Shaw now with the ball. Not quite sure what Prolic was attempting there, but he did end up losing it. And now Rafia. Rebounds back to Sangali, but they've still got the ball. And now Chen Qianzhu. Jia Boyan did win the ball back, but it came straight through to the opposition again. And now they've got it once more. Come on, lads, we need to keep this a bit better. Oh, that's a poor pass, and Jia Boyan now through. Yanchev. Oh, he had some good options to his right-hand side, but he completely ignored them. Probably not the best move from him there. That was a very long period of not really anyone keeping the ball particularly well. But if we can catch them on the counter like that, then that's promising. Jia Boyan once again nicking in early. Oh, it's a fantastic ball. Come on, Prolic, you've got to score this. And he's rounded the keeper. Very nice. I'm not sure if that's a trait he's got, but that was brilliant. I might actually, come to think of it, I might need to start trading some of these players to do traits. Particularly because everyone in this team, I think, is a regen apart from Tim Chow. And perhaps Jia Boyan, I think he is probably a real player because he didn't have any face at all. But everyone else is a regen, so I don't know if they're actually going to have that many traits. And even if they do, they're probably not going to be particularly useful. I think certainly Yanchev and Prolic will benefit from that. And Shane McMahon seems to be very good so far, so I imagine he has some good traits of his own. But yeah, we'd like to, the traits do always help. Particularly love players who can chip the ball. Jia Boyan now on the edge of the box with McMahon. Oh, that was a decent effort from him. Really nice curving effort, just wide in the end. McMahon now with the free kick. Oh my, well, it's basically a carbon copy of the shot he just did. But he was a bit further to the right-hand side, so it actually went in. What a free kick. Oh, that's probably the best free kick I've seen this year, at least curve-wise. That was phenomenal. McMahon, I think he's been the star of these foreign players so far. 2-0 at half-time. I wasn't anticipating this. It's a good thing we've restricted them to no shots, really. At least none on target. which, given Bao Yakshong is pretty awful, is probably for the best. Yanchev's just about had his shot blocked there at the second attempt. Prolic now on the corner, and it's a pretty poor corner in the end, straight into Shen Hui's arms. Mo Xiaolu seems to be having a very good name. A very good game. Apologies for all the mess ups of the Chinese names. It's difficult to get the syllables in the right order a lot of the time because they are pretty difficult to say. And yeah, Jiaboyan now. There's certain ones that are a bit easier to say, but things like Zhaolei and all of those do confuse me a bit in the moment. Mayan probably should have done better with that finish, but after that free kick that he scored, I can't blame him too much. Domingos Duarte into Gubokai. Come on, Su Chen. Don't know why Su Chen's got sucked away from the ball there. Should have, squared up his man. And that shot has thankfully gone over the bar. Not quite sure what subs to make, because I probably don't want to take off too many of the foreign players. But also they are the players who are tired the quickest, apart from Yanchev really. But as a striker, he's never going to be the most tired in the team. Gubokai. And, ooh, just wide. They're starting to get closer with some of these long shots. Let's see. Who should we bring on? Perhaps Jia Boyan's been very good. Perhaps Tim Chow should come off. Let's get... Oh, I never know quite which one is which. Ye Hui, I think, is the right one. Yeah. And... perhaps Su Chen can come off for Chen Guangfu. And I think I'll leave it like that for now. Perhaps Prolic might want to come off if he's anxious. And yeah, he's now very tired, so let's get him off. He can come off for Zhang Bing, who, even though he's slightly injured, is basically back from his injury now. So I think it's probably a safe choice to make. He's just that bit better than Fernandinho. Oh, it's a poor clearance from Mo Xiaolei. Oh, good tackle from Aziz, and a comfortable save in the end for Bao Yakshong. He held on to that ball well. Oh, almost kicked it directly into the opposition player. Thankfully not. But he has given them another chance at it. Oh my... This is my problem with this guy. He is abysmal. What is he doing? How is he not caught? I could have caught that. Is it him in the face? He is awful. And we really need to hold on. Definitely going to be time wasting in a moment. There we go. Now we can lower the tempo, start time wasting. Let's see where we're currently in the table. We're 6 points clear as it stands, but that could all change if they can get an equaliser. Come on, lads. Let's not give this up. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. Bao Yakshong has cost us in the end. Can't believe that's happened. Oh, this guy is horrendous. I'm going to berate him. That was horrendous. He was doing quite well up to that point. If we hadn't had him in goal, we would have won that game. We would have been 6 points clear now, rather than 3. And they've got a superior goal difference as well, which is not great. So at least we've still got our unbeaten record, but that is incredibly, incredibly frustrating. For what should be a more straightforward game at home against Beijing BSU, we've had another injury to a star player, which was Prolic. So because Anisic isn't fully back, he's not even recommended to play at all in this game. I've got him on the bench just in case. We've got just 3 foreign players in our starting 11 today. You may also notice Yanchev is on the right-hand side. Zhaolin Jin came to me asking for more game time, or, well, he wanted a loan, really. But I was happy to give him a bit more game time because he's probably up there as one of the better Chinese players. And he's 2.5 stars, so it made sense. And I thought, since Prolic is injured, I might as well give Jin a chance up front with Yanchev on the right-hand side. And then I can always bring on Bing Zhang onto the right-hand side and put Yanchev up front if needs be. But giving him a start would probably be a good thing to at least get him a bit more happy with his role here. Hopefully today we won't be let down again by Bao Yakzhong. Zhao Zhang is a week or so away from coming back from injury, and we don't have a game for at least a week and a half, so he'll definitely be back for the next game, but it will be a problem if Bao Yakzhong costs us again, because that last game we should have got 3 points, we ended up with just 1, and that was all his fault really. You can see why we struggled at the end of last season when I didn't have Zhao Zhang in. Jia Boyan just wide from that shot, decent positioning from him, and yeah, it was close enough with the shot, but just shot wide of Han Yaki's post. Here we have another chance. Feng Zhaoyu on the right hand side. Into Aziz. Boyan again. Ends up rebounding off the defender, but it has come back to us, and now Sun Chen passes it infield to McMahon. Lots of rebounds here. Not quite seeing where this chance is going yet, but Feng's broken past his man, and once again it's come out of the box again. McMahon into Jin Zhaolin, almost on target, just might have clipped the bar on its way over. Not quite there, but close. You may have noticed our left back is Su Chen and our centre back is Sun Chen. So yeah, we've got some slightly difficult sort of name issues to deal with. Doesn't make my job very easy, but here we go. And Jin Zhaolin has rewarded me for giving him the start with that finish. Good positioning as well. He actually looks like a decent striker. Obviously he's not going to be on the level of a European striker, but he's, 2 or 3 stats off in most, and he's got 15 finishing and 15 first touch, which really isn't bad for a player of this level. So I've probably been a bit harsh to him. I think it's just he's unlucky that Yanchev hasn't been injured at all, and Prolic can usually step into that role anyway. But perhaps it might be worth starting him up front with one of them on the wing, the way he's gone so far. Particularly Yanchev, he hasn't quite hit the heights I was expecting of him yet. He often seems to be nervous in games. I wonder if that's a mentality thing, if he's perhaps not great with pressure. But yeah, he's often had those sorts of issues. Su Chen goes down in the box, but I think that might be overturned. Referee going over to check the VAR stand. What's he going to do? All the players are crowding in the same area. At least they're not crowding the referee. No penalty in the end, so it is, as I suspected, not given. A bit worried for next season, if we do get to the Champions League, how we're going to manage the squad with that, because we can't play our foreign players in every game if we want to keep them fit. It's going to be annoying because no doubt the foreign players we don't register for that tournament will stay fit the entire season, and the ones we do will get injured. But that is the challenge of the Asian Champions League. It's, in a sense, it's the easiest. In a sense, it's the hardest, because it's the one with the strictest registration rules. But actually, if you get the best Chinese players plus the best foreign players, on the whole, you'll do fine. Looks like we'll probably need to make a sub here. Mayan will come off for... Yeah, let's get Yehu in. And Jia Boyan perhaps can come off. Oh, I don't really know. I think perhaps Feng should come off for Liu Yuanshu. And yeah, I think we probably do want to get Jia Boyan off. Fu Yang coming on as an inverted winger. A bit injured, but he's about a day away from fitness, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue. I think we need to keep on Aziz and Yanchev because they are our only foreign players on at the moment. Don't want to throw it away by putting out an entirely weakened team. Last 3 minutes, let's just get on the time wasting as usual. Don't want a last minute shot to squeeze past Bao Yakzhong. I swear, if this happens now... Okay, good. Jin Zhaolin. Showing his pace. Can he get it over to the left-hand side? He can. And Fu Yang should probably do better there. He's hit the post in the end. But that was great work from Jin Zhaolin. He's definitely given me something to consider with this performance. And yeah, we've got a win there. So let's see how that affects the table. We are 6 points clear, but no one else played. So actually, it's effectively 3, I guess, because yeah, we'll criticise his training and then probably end up praising his actual performance there. They're enjoying life with me. We've done very well. 14 wins over the past 20 games, and we haven't lost this season. If we have a quick look at the form we've had, 11 wins, 3 draws. Not bad. Hopefully we can keep that going. We've already got a 10-point lead, which could drop to 7 over 3rd place. So it's promising. You know, we're in a very good position at this point. I'm slightly surprised the Chinese Super League is 5th in those ratings. I would have thought Korean League would be top, and then probably Saudi Arabian League, but Japanese, Saudi Arabian, Korean, Qatari, and then Chinese League. So actually we could do with really getting this. Well, I suppose it will help if we can win the Champions League. That will probably help the coefficient, but yeah. In fact, yeah, wow, they've dropped all the way from 1st in 2022 down to 5th in 2024. How has that happened? Mental. Anyway, if you have enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I suspect the next episode will be around, probably to be honest, it might be around the end of the season, because this is quite a short season. We're not playing in any other competitions apart from the FA Cup and the Super League. So we'll see how it goes. It might be that if we do well in the FA Cup and do well in the league, we'll show you a double header of that. But in any case, I hope to see you next time and that you have a great week.